Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6, continuing our mini wars Amanitore, because we're in another war here. Gaul declared war on me. Go figure. And truth be told, I would not have declared war on him, because I didn't have the oil for the artillery. But then we got the oil for the artillery, so I might have actually changed my mind, but it all happened at the same time. We got the oil for the artillery right about the same time he decided to declare war on us. So I didn't actually have to make that choice consciously and think about it. So now that he's declared war on us, I'm planning on taking out all of his cities just so I can get the oil and the aluminum up here. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate him pulling the trigger. Now I do have to be worried about Aztecs down here. They are a bit concerning. Once this research lab gets done, we are going to go ahead and do some of the bread and circuses to put some pressure, some extra pressure, because that will be useful for us. I'm not going to do it right this second. I do want to get the research lab out, but I think that will be useful to us. Speed things up a bit more. If we can flip this before the era flips, then he probably won't be able to stop it. Even then, though, we might still have more than he will, to be perfectly honest, but just in case that's not the case, doing bread and circuses, getting this flipped to neutral means that we will likely put more pressure on it than he will when we're in a golden age. Oh, I need to check the Greek people. Anybody here that I really would like? Oh, wow. That's a really good admiral. I still want this one. We're further away now because I've been spending some money, but we will get there. We might not get it for sure. If we don't, it's not the absolute end of the world. Would be nice, but we'll see. Got some allies, which is awesome. All right. There's that. There's rocketry. All right. It's time to advance, my friend. Oh. Did you flip Kumasi? That's who flipped earlier and I wasn't paying attention to. All right, we're going to flip you back. Get us some more air score. I didn't realize you had flipped. All right, we're going to move you up. I mean, kind of feels like a waste to do that actually, but I need to make sure you can move where I need you to be. Which city do I want to go for first? We definitely want this city because of the aluminum. Because if we're going for a science victory, the aluminum is a little bit more important than the oil, but I would still like to get the oil as well. So 1, 2, 3, probably right there. As long as we get this guy on top. And we got these other artillery moving up. Can't buy another one yet because we don't have any at the moment. Let's go ahead and bop this guy. Just as is. We'll move you up to cover a little bit. I might move you guys up. If I remember right, this city is a little bit hard to attack because we have to be right on top of it. I might still move up here in a moment, but for now we're going to let the artillery ping at him a bit. Which you'll be able to do next turn. I was hoping it would be able to show us, but for some reason it's not. I like how he tried to get Kumasi to kind of distract us from the back like he did last time, but no, not going to happen, my friend. Alrighty. And we got the 2 privateers. We can go ahead and get electricity. Electricity is actually really good to have because we got a lot of dams, and getting some hydroelectric dams would be very useful for us. We can build spaceports. Now, Shayot is probably one of the cities. It actually is the city we probably want the spaceport at the most. Although I was still planning on doing the Panama Canal because I can. Literally no real reason. It's not like it. We don't really need it. You know what? I'm going to do a round of harbor shipping. If we get a little bit closer to that admiral, that actually would be kind of a nice admiral to pick up. I still want to do campus research, honestly. Just chill for a minute, my friend. I think this is actually okay. It's actually a really good trade route. I was going to say the other one was 22 as well. I was going to say, I think both of them are 22. Okay, so there's our 2 privateers. Which we can turn into submarines in a minute, but that takes oil, and I don't think I want to do that. Oh, bread and circuses in 1 turn. That's right. You should have 1 unit left somewhere, I think. Who are you grouping with? You're grouping with that guy up there. Do some pillaging too along the way. I'll have to remember to do that this time. I mean, it's not super mega ultra fast, but it'll get done, especially once we get the other one up there. Plus, this guy's not really that upgraded, is he? He does have the extra 10 for district defenses, so never mind. He's a bit further along than I thought he was. I probably just want to move you to where this guy is at. So I'm going to move you to there. Move you to there. Have you come up behind to group up with him. And you can keep moving up to there. As soon as I get 1 oil, I'll get the 3rd one for those 2 artillery. 2 artillery by them together should be plenty to clean through him. Coal power plant is done. Really just work my way through some of these other things at this point. Okay, you are doing bread and circuses. Oh, it's up to 14 turns, but I don't think it's recalculated with this guy's bread and circuses yet. You're going to remove the improvements. I might actually turn you into an infantry once I get that 3rd oil, although 3 artillery is usually really nice. Actually, it's probably the better move, the 3 artillery. After I said that, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I won't do that. You guys are just going to flank these artillery just to be ready to attack anything that comes out at us. He does have 1 thing somewhere, as best as I can tell. At 55 military strength, that's probably line infantry, maybe? Is that 55? That's 65. Maybe a cuirassar? Nope. I'm not sure what's 55 that he would have, but it's probably 1 unit somewhere. Come on, start flipping faster. 2 turns. Yes, that's good. That's really good.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity.
That's good. I just need to flip to neutral. We don't have to get it all the way flipped over before the next era. As long as we flip it to neutral, we'll be able to get it the rest of the way. We do want to get up to drone. We are close to an 8 government. We'll swap off of that, but to get the 8 government slot, because we will get it. But we definitely want to get that as soon as we can. You are the guy that does want to do the spaceport. Like this is my spaceport city. Wait, are you still susceptible to flooding? Oh, we don't have a dam on this river. Oh, we can't build one. Oof. Or no, we don't have a dam on that river. Or one of these 2 rivers we don't have a dam on. Well, that's not good. I guess we'll build it down there. If we're going to do that, we'll chop that with a builder. So let's get a builder out. Chop that here in a minute. There we go. Definitely want to get some power here. I think this is a really good move for us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that out now because it's going to help this other city quite a bit. You are going to remove this, but I want to swap you over to something productive. If we're going to do that, let's do the dam. And chop you. I took 1 turn off, but that's okay. I am going to go ahead and just finish this up. And then we'll do the Panama Canal after that. I need to get you close so you're ready to move in there. I probably should get you at least to an army if I'm not going to turn you into a line infantry just yet. Or not line infantry, a regular infantry just yet. Although I could also just use the cuirassars. Cuirassars are literally the almost identical strength. They're not as good at stacking cities, but usually the way I do it, obviously, as you guys seen my stuff, completely level the city down to 0, and then it doesn't matter how much strength this guy has. And they do move faster. Truth be told, I probably should just move both of them up there. One thing about the Cuirassars is that they only take iron, and I have plenty of that. So we'll do one with gold, and we'll do one with faith back here. Get us an army, group that together, and that'll be good. Yep, I think we're okay there. You guys just chill. You are... I don't know what you were doing, actually, after you finished that farm. Not a lot. I mean, we can hook up the lumber mill, maybe. One turn? 2 turns still. I guess I haven't actually hit next turn yet. Another city-state declared war on me. Looks like Anshan. Where are you? Oh, you're way over there. I mean, you could give him some units to cause some problems. They could move up through here. I doubt it will be a problem. Actually, what I'm going to do is... I kind of want to attack with this guy. We'll just take the move back. It's fine. I don't think there's a way for me to do this without him moving. It's okay. We'll move him back up next turn. Move you into there for now. You guys can all start to group up. Be friends. Oh, didn't quite get you close enough. That's all right. We'll get you next turn. Builder is done. We'll do the research lab for now. Put an encampment over here, actually. You know what? We could actually get that up pretty quickly, and we might need to get some more units out at some point. It's not a terrible, terrible idea. Probably the seaport. Oh, no, not the seaport. The Panama Canal. Because why not? There's really no reason. We don't need that. Oh, is that 55 right there? No, it's not 55. That's what, 20, 30, something like that? So we might have 2 smaller units then, if it's counting that one. I can't remember if it counts the ships or not. I think it does, doesn't it? Or at what level it counts the ships. I do need to chop this. Will you be able to get there before you can? I don't think you can. But we can chop this one out. I'm going to flip that to you. Oh, it is already flipped to you. I'm going to chop both these for us because I'll chop one to start the rocket, the spaceport, and the other one can help speed it up a little bit. Yeah, you're just going to be a lumber mill. That's fine. I mean, I could put an Alcazar here. Honestly, there's not really much else to put there. Why not? Because we can. Ooh. Medic infantry's tough. I mean, we're going to flip it, so we can kind of just sit here and wait for him. Hopefully he doesn't do anything, but... Oh, medic infantry, wow. That's tougher than any other units we're facing right now. Unfortunately, you do not have an attack, but I can move you guys up to finish you off. Can you get there? You can. So even though you're not grouped up with that other guy, we'll go ahead and take the city. And we'll move you up to group with him now. Guess you're going to attack that guy. Poor guy. All right, one down, 3 to go. But we got the aluminum. It doesn't show up yet because is that because we've discovered aluminum, haven't we? Yeah, because we know where aluminum is. I think it just hasn't showed up yet because it just hasn't registered. Okay, so you're doing the spaceport as soon as we can chop this, though. So coming down to there, coming to there. So in the meantime, we need to just build something. Doesn't really matter. Never got a campus for you. Don't think we need one, to be honest. I really, honestly, I don't know what to do here. That would be really super helpful. Gonna absorb a city-state into our empire. Could always get like Anshan or something like that. Hattusa. Hattusa's got oil. Really, at this point, I would want probably aluminum or something. I actually don't know what to have you build. It's going to bug me. You're going to laugh. There's no reason to do the repair auto defense, but it's going to bug me if I don't. So we're going to do it because I'm that kind of person. I get bugged by silly little things. Let's just go ahead and get this because it's the only city we've got that's probably going to be able to produce that anyway. Now you repairing outer defenses is actually a mildly decent move. Just chill there. You need to move up to be within range of this guy, which would be here. You're already within range, so that works. Oh, I never got the other artillery. I was waiting for the oil, which we do now have. So let's just do this. We'll move you out. We'll do faith. We're getting quite a bit of faith actually right now. We'll get the other artillery, and that'll give us our 2 armies. And we'll have a little bit of oil coming in if we, it's probably not a bad idea for right now. You know what? Why not? We'll put an Alcazar there too. It's a little bit of culture. Culture's always good. We're actually a little bit further behind the culture. I was trying to keep them relatively close, but we've actually started to scale up the science quite a bit. Telecommunicate, that's actually a good one. Finally get some rainfall in this area. Good. I do need to get a build over there to hook up that aluminum. I kind of forgot that it was there for a second because of all the other army dudes that were sitting there for Gaul. We are doing the spaceport. Are you close enough to... You are not. I want to build something that's like worth something. I really don't know what to build. Whatever, we'll do some of this. I mean, it feels weird to rush that, but why not? You got a promotion. You can blow up this poor little thing. And artillery can now start working on the city. Actually going to take a little bit longer to work on, but that's all right. We'll get there. You go ahead and just do the hydroelectric. I think that's a really good move. Wherever we can. Did I ever... Okay, I lost the opportunity to get that guy, which is fine. So we'll just do the lighthouse the good old-fashioned way. Medic, just come group up with somebody. Actually, you can just group up with the guy that you're with right now. Sure, let's get some... oh, I forgot. It also gives... If it's appealing, it gives us science, too. Totally forgot about that. That's actually not a bad little tile. I knew the culture, and it's actually good. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with that. I just completely forgot about the science as well. In one more turn, I guess we'll swap off computers, because we are, like I said, getting an 8-slot government. I think I'm going to take this because the 4 uranium and the 4 gold is worth way more than the aluminum. And we're getting more aluminum now. Yes, I get that we've captured it, but he attacked me first. I'm going to put all my points on that because I really don't want to get an emergency against us right now. I hate you guys.
Slowly, ideas lead to ideology.
All right, we got some policies we can plug in here. Campus and industrial zone, pretty good. Extra gold from there, pretty good. Industrial zone, or commercial and harbor, pretty good. I mean, we really need the better government at this point, but we'll plug in a couple of these that are pretty solid. I mean, I don't really need the gold, so this one's not as critical. Honestly, probably the aluminum. Where's the aluminum? And oil is actually probably what we want more. And Republican legacy still? Sure. At least until we get the next government. I can't believe they did that. Any machine guns would be useful at this point because we got some really good units. How scared do we have to be of Congo? Scared enough that he could do some damage if we're not careful. And Aztec as well. I mean, I left this guy behind. I'm glad I did that. We do need them to become a machine gun, though. What I want to do is probably grab us another field cannon here. To at least get a 3-star one over there. And then probably a core here. To get us a 3-star over here. Kind of try and fend off some of what's going to come at us. I might need to get some more units at some point. Apparently we just got some gold siphoned off. Oh, goodness. Well, like I said, a mini wars. We knew it was going to happen. These city-states I want to flip back to my side of things. I don't have any points, so I can't. And then anything I can trade. Let's see, we could sell luxuries. Yes. Don't know if it really matters here. Looks like Spain is a little bit further behind, so we'll trade with him. Okay, none of these other ones I don't want to do anything else. Any I don't need iron. I don't really need niter either. Coal wouldn't be bad still. Just to keep us moving along. Aluminum would be nice if I had something to use it on right now, but I don't. If I got airplanes, I could use it. Some oil. Actually, oil would be a nice bump because we can get some more artillery and stuff like that. Golden Age. 50% production towards military units. I mean, I've been buying a lot of them. At some point, we are going to have to produce them. Campus science adjacency giving us production as well is actually usually what I go for. I usually like that one quite a bit because it helps for both units as well as anything else we build. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm not planning on declaring war, or else I might have taken the grievance reduction. The 15% production is technically more than this, but this is going to be helpful for everything else. So I think that's the right move. And we did want to go communism. Although at this point, fascism wouldn't be bad. Only going to take us 2 turns. That's really good. Oh my goodness, these units. These AI coming at me. We need to defend here pretty well. What kind of units is he going to have? I mean, Aztec's already passed his prime. Your units are... Well, your swordsman as well. I always forget Congos for some reason. Yeah, swordman. Okay, so they're both past their prime. So they're just using generic units at this point. Kind of need to see what they have before I start like building something. I mean, an AT crew would not be bad. It's 75 strength. I don't want to do the infantry, do I? I mean, I'd like to do more artillery. You know, we're going to do some artillery back here. I'm going to assume that we can defend them off and then start going on the offensive at some point. Might be a strong assumption. Might be a wrong assumption. We'll go ahead and go up this route. You do need to defend here because you're going to have some trouble. But I also would like to flip this thing as quickly as possible. We're going to keep pushing bread and circuses for right now. See if we can flip that relatively quickly. Do I upgrade you to infantry? I start using my oil faster. I don't think so. Don't think that's what I want to do. I kind of just need to see what they're going to do before I can decide anything. One big problem is we're about to lose a lot of trade routes, I think. Because I think they're going to pillage a bunch of them. But not a lot we can do about that. I could have you pop out an artillery. I took off 1 turn of it. I was going to use this to boost the science, but at this point, I want to get another artillery route. Okay, that's only 2 turns. That's not bad. That would be dangerous. That would be safe. So we're going to go Kamasi just because it's safe at this point. I mean, Mitla is not a terrible trade route. Kamasi, I mean, I think we just got to keep going north. It's not great, but it's going to keep these trade routes at least alive. So at least I have them. And I think that's the most important part right now. He's got a lot. He's got a lot. So it's got a lot of anti-tank. Really? Not sure if I thought if I saw that one coming. I mean, I don't know if this is the right move or not, but kind of like, why not? Oh, it's only 120 gold. That's all right. At least we've got defenses up everywhere. I do need to get those machine guns up, though. Keep up this offensive over here. It's going to be fine. Probably just these 4 units. I don't know what I'm going to do with you at this point. I mean, AT armies are scary. They are actually quite scary. This guy, if he becomes a machine gun, will chew through them pretty quickly. But, you know, we got to get there first, right? Yeah, a couple of trade routes getting plundered. I'm not even remotely surprised about that. Get you off to safety somewhere. Definitely not moving you out right now. If he comes close to me, I will. I mean, I want to get you up there to group with that guy, but that might not happen at this point.
There's class warfare, all right, but it's
All right, there's communism. Giving us 3 military things, so that's going to be a help.
the good thing about computers.
Oh, wow, I just looked at the time.
They do what you tell them to.
There's our drones. That's going to be helpful as well. We definitely want the aluminum. We are about to do some machine gun upgrades, so we'll go ahead and lock that in real quick, just to have it available. I was going to do more pillaging, but we took out that other city so fast it didn't really come up. Honestly, the +1 movement usually comes in really, really handy. I think I'm going to go with that. Then over here, maybe the commercial hub adjacency seems to be the best. Housing's pretty good, but I think the commercial hub adjacency is pretty solid. And then I think instead of Visselbakken, I think we want 48 gold. That's a lot of gold. I think I'm still happy with the housing and amenities. I mean, that's pretty good. Defense of the motherland is really good. No war weariness from combat in our territory. We might switch that if it looks like it's becoming a thing, but I think we're going to be able to get out of this war quickly enough that it won't matter. Market economy might be worth it. We'll grab that. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, you know, we're 1 turn away from machine guns. This is going to really make a big difference here. Did he retreat? Looks like he did retreat. Does have some frigates over here. But anyway, when we come back, we'll just do some more combat with Congo and Aztec at this point. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.